Helokawans, it's me, your game master or mistress. Little cat here to bring you Immortal Part 2, a D&D 5e campaign with friends. They are the usual suspects except for Mike who can't be here today. We hope he gets well soon. In session 31, we spent a while doing dream stuff. No, not like that. I mean actually like trying to figure stuff out with what's going on in people's head, that kind of dream stuff. It's like a therapy thing, except I'm not a licensed professional. Valerius blew himself up, tried. Boss sat down and read, as she does, and when it's all said and done, they managed to get back to Gunlug, who was thrown out of the window by her brother. The circumstances of which remain a mystery as to why. We ended last session with the three awakened, seeing someone they haven't seen in a while, but we're going to go sneak a peek at Tzekhen for a while. Tzekhen, you find yourself walking behind your underlings, the fireflies. They seem determined. You see them often like this. You were a few steps behind them, and they go into a room, and you. I don't say jog, but you walk briskly to catch up with him. Inside the room, you realize that it's very dimly lit, towards edging on darkness, but it's very smoky to the point where your eyes begin to water, and you accidentally inhaled when you first stepped in, leading you to cough. And you hear the other people cough as well. And your mind starts to wander. Can I know what your thoughts are upon coming into this kind of situation? Are you calm? Are you nervous?
Mm, there definitely doesn't have a. It definitely is not a calm feeling. More nervous because not sure what they will be shown or they will see inside whatever is going on later during the mind space um that Greenlock and the others is talking about, like to know the other better, and just a little bit more like, yeah, the worry, just worry. Not worry to the point that there's danger that is life threatening, but worry like just a worry goose that worry about nothing that's supposed to be worried about. That's him. That's right now.
Okay. You continue your cough. There's nothing you can do about this. It's like inhaling a lung full of smoke. When you feel an arm catch you or try and stabilize you, you're not actually falling. You're just coughing, but they guide you anyway to a place where you sit down. It feels like a rough, at the same time smooth, rocky surface. You think this is a piece of stone that has been sat on many a times until it has become somewhat smooth, still dimpled, still uncomfortable in a way, but smooth nonetheless.
Mm.
Your eyes begin to get used to the smoke around you, not so much the lack of light. And you see your students, your underling, your children also set, but they are set further away from you in a circle, and they are surrounding a different kobold. You cannot
Mm.
really see color at the moment, so everything is just an assumption. They look fine. They seem to be having a quiet conversation amongst themselves, whispering. Every so often, you see face look at you, nod. Make me an
Mm.
insight check.
All right. Inside is inside. A
21.
21.
You see consternation in his face as he attempts to give you a reassuring nod.
Hmm.
But you know it's not your time to ask questions, so maybe you should let it go.
Yeah, I know that he would have, or at least some of them would have the same feeling right now. Like it is something a little bit scary, so that's understandable.
You receive a thumbs up from Body as they, this time more reassuringly, sort of emote that it's fine. And then you see him mouth, "We've been through this," which they have, for the
Mm,
worse, actually, considering.
yeah.
But this time they come in as friends. You remember that the people wanted them here, in essence, to train their mind as well
Yes.
as people who have shown interest in becoming a permanent resident of this place, so to speak. But you are different. You're not becoming a permanent resident of this place.
I'm not, but yet
There,
here I'm looking at them.
yeah. You are approached by Greenlock.
Mhm.
He sits down in front of you. Well, he doesn't need to sit. He stands. He's about your eye height now since you're sitting down. He goes, "You worry.
A little, yes.
No need worry. They're fine. They do train brain thing. He'd become good, not stupid anymore. Less stupid."
I laugh, casually make a joke. Well, that's good for body then. He is in need of training for the brain.
You hear, guess should not go with them. Different.
I'm just but a spectator to make sure they feel calm.
Hmm. Maybe you also go do brain thing. You breathe smoke already. Halfway there. Going fall asleep soon. Maybe gonna feel weird.
There was a suggestion before by the one known as speaker. Since I'm here, maybe, why not?
Big ball fluff. Uh, I told by someone that before very angry. Now happy? Don't know. Not sure. His friend anyway.
Yes, before moody, now jubil.
He nods. Word of warning. He slowly moves his hand onto your face, towards your face, as a like asking for permission. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't flinch or anything, he'll tap you right in the noggin, right in the middle where the bindi would be, where your third eye would be. Head is a dangerous place if you not know.
I know myself, but I'm not sure if I know myself well enough.
In few minutes, you sleep. Maybe think what want. We know what they want. They want safe home, place to stop, think, rest, then go out again. Hopefully, come back not get attack again. We know do that.
Mm, understand.
When you say the words understand, you feel your voice wobble and echo and echo. And slowly smoke just fills your eyesight. Tell me your favorite place in Falsen.
Uh, it would be one of the one of the alleyway where I can see through each of the streets where master used to um, teach him how to sneak around using that alleyway.
As with a city, the smoke that fills the air starts to dissipate and you see the same alleyway. It's not so dark. Falsen's an interesting place. It's underground, so they have to simulate brightness. But they
Hmm.
also understand that having too much darkness is unsafe. So, although that is where you trained, it's not in complete darkness, but you do smell stone and brick and remnants of drunk people's piss and all manner of stuff that people tend to do in alleyways. There's nobody there.
Hmm.
You walk through this alleyway, and clearly you're in Falsen. Everything looks the same to what you remember.
I say to myself, interesting. I trace my footstep back to where I remember way back to the first time where he found me. It's in a different alleyway. Not this one. Not as like what you call smelly. Not as like used as this place. A different alleyway, a more quieter, where there are more dark than light, even though it should be brighter where the crystal shines brightest. But still, there is darkness where he is left alone. He's going to go back and see how does that place stand now. Still a different alleyway.
You will yourself to that place. Your memory is fallible. Everyone's memory is fallible, but you get yourself there. It's dark, and as you travel through the space, you also become smaller until finally you're looking up. What were you doing on the day or night where he found you?
Remember as clear as day that he was hungry, I was hungry, shaking, and then everything that I see that is amplified in distance and length, like how you will perceive a dolly zoom. Everything seems so stretched, tall, and longer. Sitting in a corner, cold, even though it's supposed to be warm, cloak shaking. Every time see some shadow pass by, I'm just wording out the word spare some food and coin.
You remember this clear as day. Spare some food for coin. You also remember that he was there with you, correct?
Yes, he is one of the individual that did spare food and coin, and day after that, that continues to come back to the same spot.
You are remembering these somewhat rose tinted scenes in your mind. The day you were found, this street urchin, this nothing, this left for dead. You are slowly blacking out, and then you see footsteps, running footsteps, huffing, and you see a cloaked figure run towards you. He stops, he looks at you as you reach out your hand. You're so hungry. Anything. He drops a few coins. He looks back. There's a cacophony running after him. You know it's getting closer and closer. He runs forwards, leaving you where you are. The cacophony behind him is getting closer and closer. It's people shoving and barging. You hear also those people push aside vagrants just like you. Some people are getting injured. There's still a street away, you're not sure. That person, cloaked, runs back towards you. You hear a swear from him. You hear he says, fuck. Shit. Fuck. And then he crouches in front of you, just fast enough. Hey kid, why didn't you follow me for a while? Nothing difficult. Come on, I'm gonna get you something to eat. He picks you up, deftly, and he starts running, and you're blacking out. You wake up on a stall at the side of the street. It's serving some kind of grain. It smells delicious. There is a person yelling at dogs. And he's going, come on, eat. You look hungry. His eyes dart his eyes dart back and forth as he looks toward the horizon. He seems to be scanning, looking for something, but he looks at you as well.
I didn't pay attention to him as the rose tinted glass eye that remember that uh, I could not hear whatever he said that day, but I do remember me stuffing down when he offered a meal. Eat, he says, and then I did.
You see him pull out a piece of paper after scuffing your face. You don't see what's on the paper. You just see him purse his lips, his eyes, his brows furrow as he folds it back and stuffs it into his shirt coat. Hey, why don't I give you like a place to stay? Do you have any parents?
Shakes my head,
Do you go to school?
shakes my head,
Do you know what a school is?
shakes my head.
Do you want more food?
Nods.
He orders this time skewers, satay, and an array of delicacies. Things that you can only imagine smelling is now in front of you.
I
He
start eating, probably burns my tongue in one of the food because it just came hot and fresh.
you got any siblings?
While eating, I shake my head.
You're as sorry as I am. Look, you can call me Robert. You're gonna be staying with me from now on. We're gonna help each other. How old were you when this happened?
A Let me check my notes. Give me a moment. I believe he is very young. Eh, where are you, Mr. Tzekhen?
Bok bok.
Fuck, fuck. Eh, 8.
Eight. Eight is a decent age for a tabaxi. As you eat, you slowly come to your senses. You slowly. This is the first time you don't feel hunger. That emptiness inside of you is slowly being sated by mountains and mountains of food. This is what it feels to be full. A little too full to the point where your stomach is starting to hurt. At this point, he stands up, he puts some money down on the table, and he goes, "Oh, why don't you stay here? I'm just gonna disappear for a while. Give me like maybe 15 minutes." And he's gone. Nothing happens within those 15 minutes, but you do see town guards, people who have often mistreated you as one of the vagrants, as the nobodies of the streets. An eyesore. Sometimes you would travel to beg for money on the thoroughfares, only to be ushered back into the dimly lit areas, away from people, away from the moneyed and the common folk. Nobody wants to see you here, but here you are, sitting in front of food, enjoying yourself. You have a mug of child-friendly spiced ale,
Mm.
just to warm your stomach, just to wake you up a little bit. These guards, they bumble into the shop. They ask the shopkeeper, "Where is he? There's a guy." Does explanations. It never occurred to you. You don't remember much of what was being said. It's all mumbling.
Yes.
They leave. 15 minutes later, you're full, you're resting. You need to go to the bathroom. You think you've eaten too
Uh,
much.
I get down and look around, see that he has not returned yet. I and I assume he did put something down. Sounds like coin. Seems like it has been paid. In that case, he's going to walk out. He doesn't use the toilet. He goes to an alley to do his business
The
as
alley
usual.
is quite close by, and halfway doing your business, you hear him go back into the shop. His voice is loud enough for you to hear, and he goes, "Shit, where's the kid? Oh, fuck, he was supposed to be my meal ticket."
Um, I I take a deep breath and then oddly funny enough holds what I'm doing so it's half done, holds it in, and then put back everything up and then walked back in, and then I tuck his pants.
"Oh, hey, buddy. Look, I have given my name. What's your name? What do I call you?" You can see that he's slightly panicked, and the panic slowly subsides as he realizes you're here.
uh he don't remember much, but he only remembers food, so he says the word chicken.
"Chicken. That's your cool. Okay." He picks you up, and you're very undersized for an 8-year-old tabaxi. He doesn't know how old you are, but you he picks you up anyway, and
Mhm.
sort of carries you like one would carry a 6-year-old. you would be sitting on his forearm and he's just carrying you. And you see him tug his hood further down his face, as if not wanting to be seen. Come
Mm.
on. I'm gonna take you home. And I guess you're gonna be my kid now. You see resignation on his face as he realizes what he has put himself in.
You see a big smile run across Tzekhen's face, and you see the teeth and fangs of the Betsy.
Time passes by. Scenes pass, all very happy memories for you. But they're somewhat disjointed now that you're looking at it from fresh eyes. You never had a father, so he was the father figure that showed up for you. But at the same time, he wasn't the best. There was this one time where he literally brought you to a brothel where he left you with the madam to go have fun for several hours. And another time where he left you with a barman for several days. The barman kept repeating, like, he's not sure if your quote unquote daddy is gonna come back. But he did. He always did. You're not sure what you learned from all of this. He did teach you his trade. And it didn't take you long to realize what exactly he did. Unsavory or not. Look, you came from the streets. This is just another way to get money. You like food. You'll continue to like food. Circumstantially, you don't know how you got there. Ultimately, this is where you are. The fog slowly comes in again. The smoke. You smell that acrid attacking your senses. You have a choice now to push this escape further or end it.
I want to find some meaning, so I'm going to continue on deeper.
Okay, where would you like to go? Where do you push yourself?
Um, I'm going to push to the day of the murder, the day where he has a new goal, but not sure now since after everything if that was still a justifiable move, answer that he was looking for.
When you say day of the murder, you mean his murder.
His murder.
You're on the roof. There is but a speck of a human being further down. That's the mark. The last time you spoke to Robert, he was very blasé about you taking certain jobs. But he was also on a job and you knew this. So he kept it to himself. Very close, very dear. Both of you never really shared the kind of jobs that you had for security purposes. You know this, just like you don't share your actual name. So he makes up some excuse and he leaves. This was 2 days ago.
Mm.
Hopefully he's doing great. You blink. You check the wind. You're using what are you using to for
Uh,
this?
it would be a because he doesn't have the money or even stole a longbow. It would be a short bow. He is taking his time to aim further than most short bow range, but still within the range of a possible shot.
You're a fantastic shot. trained under him long enough to know that under less than perfect circumstances, you can make a kill. But you need this to be fast, you need this to be clean. So you take that shot. The wind was still. Look, I know it's underground, but underground also has movements of air, especially
Mm.
with the heat coming from one house, the cool air coming from another. Everybody has different temperature differentials, causing wind. But at that point, the air circulation stops, giving you a clear move through. You've been aiming for a really long time. You take a breath and you release. The lack of wind and the arrow traveling through at the speeds that it should gives a very light whistle as it hits the mark. And then the figure falls dead. Whoever he was talking to, the other person ran.
I see this. I think to myself, Mark is dead. Job well done. I make myself disappear once again into the night, back into where I stay.
Where do you stay?
Um, it's a small. I want to say house, but more like just a lodging, smaller because we don't have money. But it is a place that they can call home, and because of that home, nobody really goes and bother them, ask too many questions because it's just a father and son.
You make your way deftly. Not too fast to look as if you're running, but not slow enough to think that you're taking your time. You go down a flight of stairs, you go up a flight of another. You knock on a door, an old lady opens the door, bids you good day. She gives you some food, some snacks. You thank her, and then you go past her door, you pet her dog, and then you go upstairs to a dingy one bedroom hovel. It's literally dusty. It's got two beds, barely covered with sheets. This lady is not the richest, but at least she keeps it somewhat tidy. Dust is it's dusty everywhere.
Hmm.
You go in, it's dark.
I look around, see still no one home. I'm just going to dust a place for the table, lit the um, lit the fireplace, and then have my meal as like nothing has happened.
You open the packet that the lady gave you. It is bread and gruel, not unlike what you have every other day, but this time there's chunks of mystery meat in the gruel. A good surprise, you think? Can't say no to free
Mm.
food. Robert never says no to free food. Time passes by. What do you do to kill about a day and a half worth of time?
I I lay low, also waiting for since I am also waiting for reply from the one that hands me my mark. So I am just doing like uh walking out of the place, just quote unquote patrol the area to see if there's any interesting individual that is handing out the other jobs, hunts or whatnot that require of the day. But if not, he'll just head back home, um, uh, uh, does nothing, literally, just look out of the window. His eyes just dart here and there, seeing how the cities, each individual person that comes by, study them a little bit. That's his day. He's like daydreaming, but he looks like he's daydreaming, but he's not. He's he is like looking intently and studying what they are wearing, what they have in their person. But he doesn't act out like he doesn't go and steal. He doesn't go and act out hostile or anything. He's just studying person, and that's his usual everyday.
Okay. This is the last time you left the room not knowing what happened to Robert. Visions of you packing up and moving over and over again. It's still in Falsen. Once in a while, you will go out and up into the cold. But usually you're just moving around Falsen, changing names. Um, and you sort of wonder if this would be the last time you speak to the lady downstairs. You nod to her again, you say goodbye, you tell her that maybe you'll be back late, you're not sure. You leave the house, you go to the bulletin board in front of the police station. The gal of you, a hired gun and assassin, going to the police station. One of the officers nod at you, going, "Hey, Jessime, come here.
Mm, what?
Did you hear?" And then he pulls
What up?
out, uh, uh, "I got this from the coroner, but nobody seems to want to claim it." He pulls out a file and he opens it, and you recognize the sketch. You recognize the outline, the detailing of what was written. That was the same place you shot this person. And then you look at the name and the explanation of what this person looks like. That sounds a lot like Robert. What a
Interesting.
day.
Yeah,
I was thinking
interesting.
money might go to
Yeah.
the precinct. Nobody's gonna say no to that. But that's
And yet,
one asshole off the streets.
you're showing me this. Oh,
Yeah, we're friends,
it,
right?
yeah, but I thought you want to keep it for yourself.
No, no, this is going to the precinct. I'm not keeping the money.
Mm.
Just, sharing the
Anyone,
news.
anyone took a look at the area yet?
Oh, that was last night. The call came in immediately, apparently. I don't know, I wasn't working.
Interesting. Is the crime scene still like open, or they clean the house already?
Oh no, it's gone. It's been gone for a while. You seem
See,
out of it. Like you're usually on top of things.
no, this is. I've been out for a while, so I just don't know what to think of this for at the moment.
He gives you a heavy pat on the back, a friendly one. Look, we're probably gonna get a bonus after this, so why don't you join me drinking later tonight? I'll
Mm,
get the boys. We'll come meet you at what's that place that you like? That bar?
mm. Probably not tonight. I have job to do today. Sorry.
Mm. Well, in that case, we're gonna be in the corner, Frogger.
Mm.
Come
I'll
on.
meet you in the corner, Frogger, when my job is done.
He takes the dossier from you and goes, "You didn't take anything from the dossier, did you?" And then he puts it in his shirt pocket and he goes, "I gotta take it back for the coroner." He yells at me, and then he
Mm.
scurries off.
Okay.
It
I
it felt
look at.
as though a cat had given you one of its kills, like a trophy. Like, look, I did this. Although he didn't, but he seems very proud of it.
The feeling seems off and his stomach doesn't sit right. So whatever plans he had today, he is going back, backtracking, going back to the lady with the house, where he thinks that Robert will go back.
You knock on the door again. She greets you. She looks at you. She asks, "Back so soon?"
Mm. Uh, have you heard any word from Dad?
Unfortunately, no. He's made payments though, so feel free to come and go as you please. Do you need more food?
Uh, not right now. I'll be in my room. I need to prepare myself.
She nods.
Thank you.
I'm just going to step away for a while. I have to buy groceries.
I nod. Be careful.
I will. You young people are so nice. She
I
toddles
smile.
off. The door closes. You're alone.
Uh, I quickly goes up to the room that I stay, opening the door, look around. Shit, 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 shit. I keep saying to myself, okay, so what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? I
This.
go to
Go
yes,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I go to the table and read my mark once again and see what any details or information I can gain from this. Usually he doesn't read in detail. He just see like mark kill. Okay, that's all I need to know. He doesn't care much of the other detail stuff. He never does. But this time he needs to know like did he make a mistake?
I'd like you to furnish me with what he missed.
So there is the mark assassination of a location, a person meeting up with another person. The first time he noticed that there's two people there, not just one. He thought he needs to kill one, but the mark did says one that has to be killed. It did says that what the person that needs to be killed was going to wear. This is planned, set up. So already he knew that something, that little detail that he missed, two person in an alleyway. Why is it an inside job? Someone not he's confused now, like panic and confused.
You
Shit.
know what happened after this. You know the steps in which you took. You're wondering why you chose to go through this again. Is it guilt? You're pretty sure there's nothing else you can glean from just a memory.
He knows. He thinks to himself that maybe maybe he did something wrong, but we all know that the past is in the past. He can't change any of it. He can't change the killing. He can't change what he did. So why? He come here to see if what he set out to do that day changes, but no, it still stays. He still has a mission. Did the mission change? A little bit, from a traitor to now the matriarch? She didn't set this up, did she? Not sure. A lot of questions.
5 years
Puzzles.
ago, you're sitting on a chair, on a bureau, on a table, looking at one of the missions. This is the first time you've shared a mission to him, and he's looking over your shoulder. He goes, "You know, you really shouldn't share these things to me just in case. What if I get caught? And then they'll be looking for you." This is the first and last time. You got it? Also, this job, it's a really hard job. You don't have to continue doing this. But I respect you if you do.
Mm. It pays well, and I think I can handle it.
Listen, kiddo, sometimes it's not about the money. And this is the first time you see him somber. But that facade quickly changes too. But sometimes it is. So how much is this thing paying? You tell him the price, and he looks amused. Not the best, not the worst. And then he looks at the name. This, however, is the worst. Go get him. I'm gonna be busy. And then he
Well,
leaves.
mm,
You also know that both of you, well, you actually learned this from him. You have a habit of squirreling important bits of paper in several strongholds and hidey holes around town. And that was where one of the particulars of the murder of your Robert was kept, and how you found out through the whole thing.
mm. I sigh and like he already knew about it. And then I try to find more meaning if whether if what he did is right. He moves past this murder, go further. He goes deeper.
What are
He
you
goes
looking for
deep.
this time?
He's going to the first time where he is not sure if the word handed is the right word. The fireflies in his care.
Okay, yeah, he was given a position of power over some young ones. They were of a different circumstance. You're not sure how they happened, but you were bequeathed them. They are now your charges. And at that point, you did want to be a better quote unquote parent to these kids compared to Robert, who was kind of blasé and kind of like an not great dad.
Yes, I try to see what their needs is. Take more time looking after them instead of dilly dally wandering around. Um, Seeing their interests, which is why I know Body likes cooking. Body loves cooking, and then also ask what Face would want to do. He likes to do a lot of stuff, and so that. But I was not perfect. Oh, I I don't talk much, even before with Master. My my social skill is terrible. When I handed or in charge of taking care of them, there are mistakes, words I can't put in my mouth, maybe misinterpreted, but the bright young ones correct me. She was given whisper.
Just as you start going through your motions, we're gonna not because Joe is not back yet. He's restarting his computer. We
Oh,
continue.
uh,
Okay, make me an insight check.
inside. Okay. Inside. A 22.
In one of the vague memory situations you put yourself in, you are reminded how close the five of you used to be. You in a position of mentorship, and these kids just following your orders. But now you realize that they have come into their own. They're still following your orders, but they're doing it on their own accord. And what they're doing now is also a decision that they have made. They besieged your help, they asked for your help. So it's not that you have to let go, but maybe you have to loosen the cord a little. Doesn't mean you have to cut yourself away, not like Robert did. To be fair, he didn't cut himself away from you, he died.
Fair.
But you think it's about
I.
time as well.
Hmm.
Or is it? Meh. The smell, the stench of burning charcoal hits your nose again. Having a cat like amount of smells is a lot for you, especially when it's just a room full of smoke. Somehow the image of the kids sitting in a circle in front of you exists, but it's merely an illusion. You're not sure how long you've been here. You can choose to
I
push.
I haphazardly asked before moving forward. How long has it been? Not sure if that word comes out through my physical body or still within the dream state. But still, I ask it nonetheless.
You ask it in your dream. Make me a wisdom, like a flat
Save or flat?
wisdom check.
Oh, flat wisdom. Okay.
No, sorry, not
Oh,
wisdom, charisma.
charisma. Oh, that's worse. Okay. 12.
You say what? How long has it been? Outside, Greenlock looks at you, mumbles something incoherent, and he laughs. From the viewer's perspective, he tells the other guards, "These people, always the first time, gets knocked out, flat on your face. Embarrassing, but it's fine. They're friends, friends of the people. Still, make fun of them though." Camera pans away, goes back to you, still in the fog of smoke.
Mm. I now will dive deeper into the moment where all of this happens. Joe is back, I think. Valerius is
Yes,
here.
I'm here.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay,
Do
continue,
you
Kang.
need? Okay. All of this happens. Where he start losing his confidence. His not sure if is losing his goal, but the goal is still the same. But he's not sure anymore if it is the right thing to do. It's the when the town was besieged by the corrupted form, which is lack of a better word, troll maybe would be the better word. Gunlock and troll boss.
It was a horrid night. All you could smell was burning, acrid smells of flesh. Not really rotting, just there's an ick factor there that you're just very uncomfortable with. Even though you had so many years doing the murder, this is very, very different.
Hmm. Again, thinking back to the market was given to assume, assassinate this uh, three individual, but one of them seems to be not as what the information was told. He is certain that the two of them is as well. But then he see the murder, the uncaring nature laughing in the face of death. He became unsure. He became not don't even know what he's doing anymore. All the steps he took after that was what he remembers until now, the worst of all.
As
He
you look at her face, and she is laughing in the face of all this destruction, she looks at you. You don't remember if this actually happened during that night because you were so far removed for a long time from the slaughter. But this time she looks at you deep into your eyes, and the laughing turns into horror, abject horror. And what would become a scream is muffled as you now see her as a child that you tried to calm down a few days ago, actually,
hmm
unsuccessfully. How you would take that is up to you as things become hazy again, but this time you don't get to push further and you fall into a deep, deep, very restful, surprisingly comfortable sleep. We
Right.
turn to the other three, Gunlag, Valerius, and Bosk. You're confused because you're staring at a very nonchalant, alive and well, at least in a dream, just the same as when you all first came together, Etienne. He has a cup of coffee in his hand. In his other hand, he's holding onto the coaster and he's just looking at you incredulously with a face of, why? And he goes, well, go get them. I will be here with my newspaper and coffee. And he sips.
Aren't you meant to be dead?
Um, I look at my other two friends. I'm like, I'm not seeing things, aren't I?
I telepathically try to contact Prim. What is this?
Make me a charisma check, like a straight charisma, as you try and push through your subconscious, your collective subconscious into Prim. 18. Good enough.
Look at your face.
You puncture through this reverie of confusion and huh? And Prim goes, yeah? What's going on? Ben, are you saying words?
Hello?
Okay, now
Hello?
I can hear you. Okay, okay, okay.
Am I
There you are.
lagging?
You
Okay.
were.
Yeah. Um,
I've got some lag too.
you were? Hello?
Hey, we can hear you.
Let me try.
So
Yeah, we
what
can
is
hear.
happening? Sorry,
Yeah, the
technical
delay is
difficulties.
really
Let
the
me
delay is
try.
really.
Well, the thing says my ping is very low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
My ping is
Oh,
kind of high,
oh.
but my ping is
Let
always high.
me try something.
Restart. Always
My
fix.
ping 685.
Jesus! Okay, wait. Let me try
Something's not right.
putting it back to auto.
The foot it is until it was our turn to talk.
I know, it's bullshit. It's such bullshit. Okay, I turned it to auto. How's your ping now? Technical difficulties. Nope, still nothing. I think I reckon log off, log on.
Did you change the server or something? Because
Yeah, I did. Is it worse now?
ID's
Hello?
Hello, yes.
it's
I tried
400
connecting with phone
instead of
because I'm
800.
using a very old laptop currently.
Ah, okay. For Ida, how's your ping? Is it worse?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh
well,
wait, yes.
we're moving back to Hong Kong. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, is it better?
Oh boy.
I feel like it's better now.
Moved back to Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Ida.
Um,
Yes.
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 I think
Okay. Okay, we can
on
hear.
average better, but it keeps going up and down. So you
Oh
know.
my god. Well, I can hear you now, so that's good. And I can hear Ben now because he's not on old
Yes.
laptop. Okay. So again,
Ben can hear.
Ben, you pierce through the collective reverie and Prim is asking you like, yeah, well, what's up?
Are we still in a memory?
Looks like it. I don't know what is going on with the three of you, but also I'm not supposed to be here.
Right. Also, remind me later I have a message from Minu before she leaves.
Oh, I can do that now. What do you need?
Oh, yes, please. Actually, it'd probably be better if I spoke to her.
Okay, I'll tell her to wait around to see you in the morning.
I telepathically nod in her direction.
This is interesting. I'm gonna keep watching. Also, just FYI, I can't really help you. This, whatever you have to resolve, it's on you. I have no idea what's going on inside your head.
Right.
Can I hear this
Looks
conversation?
like
Or
we're
we just
alone.
hear Bosk talking for herself?
You can hear this inside your head. Prim is not hiding this from the three of you.
Looks like we're
That's-
alone for now.
This is the first time we met. I think.
Is this the first time we met? I can't remember what it was like.
It is
Are we
the
in the
first
same
time-
like big
Get the briefcase.
with
It
the
looks
big
the
table
same.
with the snacks?
It's no, that was the dream. This is the one where you met at the fountain.
Ah, okay.
Where
so
you met
are
for
we
real,
at the
for real.
fountain?
Just after. So this is when he sat down on a table and started drinking his
Waiting for
coffee,
us.
and you had to go chase some people down.
Etienne,
Yep.
get off the table. You're meant to sit on the chair.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay.
It seems that he is not really responding to new things. Like
Yes.
he's doing exactly the same thing as you remember.
Right.
Why
Okay.
are we here?
I don't know, but maybe we should play along. Um, me, as the player, cannot remember how this went.
I kind of do.
Me, the player, also cannot remember.
I'll fill
I
in the
remember
gaps. It'll
chasing
be
someone and using slippers of spider climb to like run on the walls, but that's about as far as
look
my
because
Oh,
it's a
memory
okay.
dream.
goes.
Because it's a dream, and dreams are fallible, and it is but a
Yeah.
vague memory of what you actually experienced, and sometimes it's wildly wonky. I will
Okay.
let you make as much as you can up and then sort of fill in the extra details.
Okay.
DM, can I make a general perception check? Are we in Aegis offices right now?
No,
No, we're in
You're in the
Bror.
town center of
Yeah.
Bror at the fountain.
Ah,
Yeah.
When
okay,
we
got
had
The
it.
to steal the
courtyard.
briefcase.
Oh, wait. This
Jill
is our
stole the
initiation.
It
This
was
is our
mission 1.
prologue.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. So we had to
What?
chase someone with the briefcase. So we
Right,
go
right.
over and collect and take the briefcase from him.
Yep, okay, I guess
Someone
Valeria starts
was
looking
like,
around for briefcase person.
okay. Oh,
You
what? Do we play out the thing or not? I don't know if that's what we need to do.
What else are we supposed to do?
Yep.
I don't.
This
think
is
so, so
technically
no.
a memory. And
Are we
our
stuck
man
in like
over
a
here
moment?
isn't reacting to anything new. I gestured at him with my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
he's just drinking coffee, reading the newspaper.
It's like,
He
well,
takes
hop to
out
interns, do your
glasses.
things.
I'm a little bit behind on the news here. Are we like, what's actually going on here?
Right.
Mm.
I imagine no one's filled you in. What's the last thing
No.
you remember?
Well, I just met Val after getting thrown out a window. That was
Okay,
like
before
in
that.
weird space.
Wait, you realize you're in a dream, right?
I realized it was like a mind fuckery thing, I suppose. Dream, okay.
Yes. What's the last thing you remember from when we were in that cave?
DM, what's the last thing Gunlag remembers?
You were being attacked, and then you just blacked out. I say you were being attacked, but
Yeah,
you were
sure.
also actively trying to hack at things.
Yeah. We were attacking. Does she have like a recollection of like something trying to take her over? That should be a very familiar feeling at this point, surely.
Um, when you woke up in this particular dream, the first time before you met the other two, you did feel somewhat detached from yourself. And when you came back into your own mind, you felt as though the skin that you inhabited was also shed. Like something heavy fell off you. But it also wasn't uncomfortable.
Um, we were fighting the heart thing, and then I woke up, but I wasn't in my body.
You woke up, but you weren't what? Sorry?
Like inside myself.
Right.
All right.
Well,
You
Like
felt
I was
unconscious.
just kind of looking at myself
right.
from
So
outside.
you've been unconscious since the heart fight. We ended up beating it, and
When was this?
now we're back at the settlement at Ulsit.
So that wasn't
Um,
10 minutes ago, right?
no. I tell Gunlog how many hours have passed.
It's
How many hours has passed, DM?
like 10, possibly.
Yeah, you've been out for like 10 hours. We're currently in a dream because Primprata indicated that she might be able to connect to you and wake you up. So here we are.
Right.
Yes. And
And I
um
wake up like redoing this fucking bullshit we've done once before.
yes, I'm not sure why though. And she's not sure why either.
What do you think happens if we do something differently? If we break the scenario?
Well, I was in a memory before this. Um I assume you guys were too?
Kind of, but it didn't go the way it actually did.
Right. So what I was doing in my memory was just taking in what was around me. Did the two of you do anything different?
Joe has left the chat.
Kind of more reactive, I suppose, rather than anything.
Joe would tell
Oh,
you
I
that
think-
he tried to blow himself up.
5,000.
All right. How did that work out? Wait, why is he? Why did he
He
deafen himself?
deafened himself. Okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I misclicked the button.
Understandable. Okay.
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 The questions were
I got
okay, so
thrown out
Bosk is
of.
like I was just kind of observing, so
Oh.
I don't know what happens if you do something different. Did any of you guys do something different?
Valerius raises his hand. He's like, "Yeah, I did. I kind of blew out the facility me and Aaron were manufacturing those machines at."
Fun. How did that work out?
After the explosion, I ended up here. So I'm not too sure, but I had a certain degree of control over the dream, as you would call it. Like I could make stuff appear. Like Valerius attempts to gesture to his right and force a Riker's Sentinel drone to appear next to him.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Actually, no, wisdom. Sorry.
Okay. Please bear with me, Roll20 is being a bitch.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I've clicked the wisdom button 5 times now.
No.
Ah, we're about to get 5
5
wisdom rolls.
wisdoms. Also, oh my god, it doesn't ping is it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
17. Oh, it's the best one out of all of them.
It's going down.
It just got worse, and Ida's ping is 2,000. Oh my
No.
god.
It's horrible. Why?
What is happening?
3,888.
Jesus!
It's horrible. Why?
Okay. You manifest what it is that you wanted to manifest. And Ida, what were you saying? Good luck. Aside
You
from
said 3,000
3,000.
something.
I.
That was the longest high. Oh no, okay. I think you can just text. I cry.
cry.
Internet, what are you doing? Okay, I think Gunlog can like text stuff for the moment.
Hello?
Hello,
yes,
I hear
yes.
you again. We hear you again.
It's better?
Yes, it's better.
Oh, no. 2,000.
I want to say it's better, but at the same time,
Fuck.
it's not. Internet problems.
Can you hear us?
It keeps like, yes, I can hear you guys. And it's like, fine, and then it's not fine.
Australia, come on.
Australia is one of the places with the worst internets for a first world country, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
It like swaps between like 70 and then like 5,000.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay,
Wow.
power through it.
Okay, I'm gonna send a photo of Riker Sentinel drone.
Okay, so
That-
that appears next to us.
That thing appears.
Yes. So for those who are
Okay.
listening, he makes. How big is this thing?
This thing is a large creature, so at least 9 feet tall.
So it's 9 feet tall and an equal amounts feet wide. It looks like a circle.
Damn.
If circles had sharp edges and 2 guns on either side and walks on 2 legs.
Yup. Imagine a
Okay.
Warhammer 40k dreadnought. Yes, that thing.
Google that.
Okay.
That
Well,
appears
I
next
don't-
to you with a thump.
I remember that being here in the original memory.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
said, we have some control over this. Like I just willed this into existence. This is actually still a prototype. It's not meant to be produced by the time we're here yet.
right.
Can I
So
put Etienne in a dress?
He is now in a dress. Inconsequential. What kind of dress?
Yep. Like a frilly sundress.
It's very nice. It's got like black polka dots. It has a ribbon at the back. Etienne kind of looks good in a dress.
Yeah, hell yeah. He can pull a dress
Surprisingly,
off,
like
don't worry.
he's got really nice shoulders, like really nice shoulders. I hope this doesn't unlock anything for anyone.
well, okay.
It's the legs that does it. Let's be
Ah, yeah.
honest.
Well, he does have hooves instead of legs, so they are very nice either way.
Yeah.
Valerius stifles a chuckle. He's like,
All of you, while watching this happen, you also realize that the Sentinel drone is slowly growing fur and starting to look more and more like your friend, currently Speaker, but the old one wearing
Oh.
a suit.
oh,
Oh.
interesting. I will him to have a nicer
About to
fedora.
ask if Morgana and Wendy are here.
Wendy is slowly coming into appearance,
Morgana
but
here?
but again, Morgana is not. Unfortunately, she seems to be elsewhere. But Wendy though is still a robot. Like there's nothing you can do about it. He's just starting to look more and more like Wendy, but in a wonky, dreamlike way. If you start to focus, it gets blurry.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know why we're here.
And
I
the
look
robot
around.
Wendy just like scan and get like
What else do we see? Like, are there other people here? Like faceless dream walking people?
Make me a perception check. Perception.
Perception. I will perception. I
19.
perception.
I would like to percept too.
You also would like to perception. Okay. Anybody can perception.
Perception.
19, 26.
Can I will the person with the briefcase to just appear like behind
In front of us.
Ghost? Yeah, in front of Etienne. It's like here. How about the briefcase itself? We don't need the person.
Die.
We just need the briefcase.
Okay, it's gonna be a very high DC.
Can
But
I
make me
before I make that roll then can I get the rest of the can I get Gunlock and Ben's like, hey guys, what if we try to conjure the briefcase collectively in front of us? The
That's
power.
less fun, but okay.
Okay, but let me resolve the perception first.
Is that counterproductive? Is this a thing where we need to just kind of go through the motions so you do the thing? Like, is that some sort of weird trial thing?
It
Oh
could
no,
be.
she cut out.
No, it's just like
No,
a
no,
weird
she was
trial
like
thing.
that. She asked about weird
Oh, okay,
trial
fair
thing.
enough.
Yeah. Before you discuss
So,
that,
like, if
the
we just conjure the briefcase, it goes against it, right? Like, you would just.
you
Oh,
don't know. The perception check does see people just moving around. it's like an AI built scene
Oh,
where
no.
things aren't
Hmm.
exactly perfectly as they should be. People look slightly wonky, but there's also people running around. You see where you would have run past knocking a few people, and those people actually move out the way and start going, "Hey, which way are you going?" That kind of thing.
Is
But
that
you
like
didn't.
without us walking past?
Yeah, without you walking past. Like it just happens as you remember.
Does it seem to loop?
Not yet.
Okay.
For sake of curiosity, Valerius pulls out his tablet and attempts to read. He's learned enough to know that dreaming is like the right side of the brain while reading and one else on the left, so he shouldn't be able to read the text if he's right.
I mean, you can try.
Yep, that's why I said I'm pulling out a tablet.
IRL, that's true. I've like dreamt of reading shit and
And
I'm
it's
like,
just
"Bro, I
wibbly wobbly."
can't
Squiggly
read these
lines.
instructions.
But in
Why
D&D
is
land,
so
IKEA.
but in D&D land, we know that Bosk also went through documents.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I've been able to read.
Yeah.
okay. Never mind then.
But because you had the intention of not being able to read, you have dyslexia now. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck. It's like, what are these
Forever.
words?
They keep
He's like, I can't
moving.
read, guys. And I'm like, I can read.
Why did you write pee pee poo
Sucks
poo?
to be you.
Right. So you're having this discussion while things seemingly are moving along as is.
Yes. I slowly like follow. I think we're meant to go there and then like gesture for them to follow along as we walk and talk.
But like will reluctantly follow. Like you could kind of tell she bristles at the idea that she's being urged to do something that she doesn't understand.
It's as if that bristling makes you hear and smell slight buttery smells and the crunching of popcorn and a giggle from Primpata. But that doesn't actually happen.
Valerius is following as well, but keeping a ways back to look out for the suitcase man.
Your drone starts bounding through the crowds as if taking over from what you remember from Once Upon a Time was Ghost.
Okay.
Mm.
Can I cut through? I remember, I think Gunlaug used her city secrets to cut through the alleyways and cut off the people we were chasing. She wants to kind of literally retrace her steps and like split up just to like go down an alley and duck back out on the like on the next street so she can like intercept like she did the first time and see if
Let's see.
actually doing the
Let's
thing.
let's see how interesting this gets. Roll me a wisdom check, like a straight wisdom.
Oh wait, I clicked saving throw. Never mind. This one. There. 9.
Okay, but what was your first roll though?
The
It's a
roll
12.
was a 12, and then it's
That far. Okay.
5.
Okay.
Well,
So
plus
here's
5.
what happens.
So plus 5. So
12 plus 5 is 17.
so the first. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. 17. You think back of retracing the steps, and for some reason, as you retrace the steps, it feels like instead of you're going forwards, the scene is going past you. And
Aw.
then
Ugh.
you remember.
Treadmill.
Great. Yeah, a little bit like that. It's like VR, but weirder because you feel like you're moving. You also remember grabbing the person's hand, if I'm not mistaken, with the suitcase. But you remember grabbing the hand immediately, but in your head, or what you see is the person preemptively being grabbed, stalling, and just as they pull away, your hand finds itself onto the arm that you're supposedly grabbing. And as you're trying to struggle as to what is going on, that person turns around and you see you come face to face with your own face
Dun,
crying.
dun, dun.
Oh.
Why for
Like
this?
like
Wait,
it's
what?
the ugly cry too.
Does it spark any like recognition of when this would have been? Because that would have not have been this memory. Is it
No,
another
this
memory kind
seems
of
like
interposed on top of it?
you're not sure, but you're definitely looking at yourself and you're not even sure if this happened. Whatever this is, it's like full on ugly cry. You don't even remember when the
Does
last
it
time you did that.
does it look like me now, or does it look like me then?
Make me a perception check.
Okay,
23.
23.
You can't tell over the streaks. Like she is, you scrutinize and the tears are rolling over what you think is caked blood, dried cracking. And then you see
Um,
her mouth look for her, find her.
Shit.
And then
Could we all
weirdly
see this
enough,
as well?
I wanna.
no.
Okay.
But
What do we see then?
what the two of you feel is arrested, like everything pauses. You can't move. It's like being in like sleep paralysis.
Okay.
Oh.
So we freeze and we see Gunlog catch the guy that we were chasing.
You do not. Like this happens in a split second, you freeze.
Okay.
And just as Gunlog, you hear this. And then everything disappears and you all find yourself again in front of the fountain, repeating the same situation.
Oh. Crap.
Gunlag looks shaken, like white as a sheet.
Are you okay? We seem to be back here again.
Valerius rests the shoulder on
Did you?
Galox's arm and just like, here, take a seat. You
Did
alright?
you not see?
No.
I saw me.
What do you mean? Time kind of paused for us when we found the suitcase, man. There. Pats Gunlog on their shoulder. It's like, take a deep breath.
And I caught up with the motherfucking bullshit scene we're playing here. And I just got face to face with myself, but I looked distraught. I told me to find her. And then we're here.
Can I see that the scene is playing out again?
This does not happen. You can choose to repeat it. But you're not, well, you can ask Gunlog to choose to repeat it, but Gunlog, you're not sure if it will happen the same again or things might change.
Oh, we need to know, right? Then there might be more. I don't know who we're supposed to find.
Well, this is far beyond my area of expertise as well, but I suppose we can keep
Fucking
looking.
mind shit. Good luck is like literally shaken. This is this isn't the fun little fucking stroll down memory lane that it looked like it could be.
I guess we run it back. Can
Valerius
we try
nods.
having
Someone else to
different people
fucking do it this
like
time.
hunt the guy? So like instead of Gunlog, like
Yeah,
You
Valerius
know-
will take
You
point.
need to do what you did last time.
Valerius, you know that things can change. You did it before, except you blew yourself up, and then you found yourself before you blew yourself up.
Yep. Okay. Valerius stands up. It's like, all right, I'll take a crack at looking for this guy this time around. See what happens.
I think you need to repeat what we did last time. I think that's what triggered it when I kind of caught up to my own actions. I think.
Okay,
All right,
let's
we
do
can
that then.
Sure. Okay. Insert what we did 2
I
years ago.
magic
A year ago.
my
Sorry.
spider climb slippers back on, and then we roll out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valerius, you go through your motions. Unfortunately, you think that you've resolved. Well, not really resolved. You've poked holes in what you need to poke holes by blowing yourself up and going through that situation, uncomfortable as it were. Bosk.
Mm.
So whatever you
Yeah.
did during this dream, you're starting to think this is not for you.
Okay.
Bosk, you run through the streets, you catch up, and you finally catch another person because you didn't catch the suitcase guy. You
Yeah.
apprehended another person. And as you grab them, this person turns into goo. Like just splash on the ground. Your hand is covered in muck, and you start looking around, and surrounding you, everyone is slowly starting to melt. Both of you see this because, well, yeah, Valerius, you see this. Gundog, you're still shaken, so make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Fair.
I think she would
Use
notice
my
everyone around her
charge.
melting.
12. What Gundog sees is
Cool.
as
Did we
you're
notice everyone around us melting?
you're it's not that you don't see them melting, it's that just as if reading in a dream, you don't recognize their faces. They're just blurs.
They
They're
were
just like
already
inserts.
kind of melting. to
Yeah,
you.
they were
Yeah.
already kind of melting. But for Bosk in particular,
You can see the stutter and the mate.
they
Yeah.
this time the one that splashed in front of you and covered your hand with goo, with Ika. This time you
Mhm.
see the rest sort of slowly reach out towards you, and you feel as though some kind of homecoming needed to happen, as though they were being pulled towards you. And this is not the first time you're feeling this. You remember the 2 vials that you brought with
Yeah.
you that broke. There is a certain kinship that needs to happen that is pulling these things towards you. You're unsure what to do with this situation. And then the clock runs again, and you start right back at the fountain. You can choose to push, or you can choose to wake up. But you're not
Can I
sure.
try reabsorbing them like I did with the sea of goop?
You're now at the fountain, and it has reset itself.
I choose a random walking person, and then I put my hand on their shoulder. And in the same way that I've absorbed the other goop in the past, I try to absorb this random citizen of the dreamscape.
Make me a wisdom check, like a straight wisdom, and then if it's
Dum,
higher
dum.
than 15, tell me what happens. It is not.
It is lower than 50.
You touch her shoulder and she slaps your hand away. And she keeps moving.
I guess that didn't work. What are the others doing?
I don't know.
You guys saw that, right?
Valerius is like somewhere else, like trying to find a suitcase, man. He's like, oh,
Okay.
what is happening?
He appears in front of the fountain as the
split
reset
second.
happens, and then immediately runs towards like random suitcase people.
No la. Briskly walks, la.
Briskly, professionally stomps now. He's looking for stuff. He's looking for stuff.
Okay, okay.
Gunlog, though, has not moved, yes? Internet!
Gunvog?
Oh
Gunvog.
no, internet.
Alas, the
Oh,
internet
hello.
has failed
Oh,
us.
okay, back.
5,000.
Yeah, there we go.
5,000!
Hello.
Yes,
Sorry, are we back?
yes, we are back.
Yeah, I think I lost Discord and Roll20 as well for a second, so I think it's all just on my end.
Jesus.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so Gunlog
Yep.
is
Real.
just standing in the same place. I don't know what she's doing.
Looking around and is kind of thoughtful. She's trying to figure out.
Okay, make
What's,
me
usually there's someone
an
else to see if they can figure something out, so she knows fucking going insane.
okay, make me an insight check. This is against yourself. So
Okay.
depending how you feel, you can advantage, disadvantage yourself, like go for it.
We're just straight rolling.
Okay.
I have clicked, but nothing happened. Oh no.
5 will come out. While we're waiting. Okay, 29. Big.
Ooh.
You
29.
sit there and it was a harrowing visage of yourself, like with the blood caked, dried, crusty on your skin as your tears are flowing through it, cutting grooves into like it was salty and irony at the same time, and you're like, who is she talking about? And then you remember several other visions where you had this fake version of your mom.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
And that could possibly be one of the things, because you remember vaguely that every time you would get angry, they would change. It will still look vaguely of your mom, but they're different people. You don't notice this back then.
Oh no. Oh no. Do I keep killing like women that are being brought to me looking like my mother?
You're not sure, because every time in the memory that you manage to capture, you manage to remember, you stopped just before, and mother stopped you.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. So maybe they're just, growing older over 250 years and not looking so much like my mother, so they need to be replaced. Yeah, sure. That's definitely it. And that's not better. So am I
That is
begging
slightly
myself
better.
to save my mom? It's slightly better. But not very much. What do you think happens to them when they've outlived their fucking usefulness?
Valerius like kind of just chokes on his spit. It's like, oh.
Valerius, no matter what you do, you have now 5 suitcases.
Okay.
I got him, guys.
I got
We
him.
can leave
Well
now.
done.
Sick. Was it more like 7 more have been summoned the wishing dragon?
Can I try to? I know that since we've been summoning dresses on Etienne, we've been summoning things that look like Wendy now. Can I remember my mother well enough to try to kind of summon an image of her?
Yes. This is
And
something you
by
don't
my
even
mother,
have
I mean
to.
like mum.
Yeah. You don't have to try hard at all. You remember all the goodness that your mom is. Good mom. And there she is.
Mhm.
What is she carrying? Is she just as she is in her usual outfit? Is she carrying anything for you? What do you
She's
manifest?
putting on an apron and she's bustling around. like
It's a
looking
very
busy tidying up, like
it's a very strange
checking people
juxtaposition
over, like if you're
because you're still in the center of town near the fountain, and she's cleaning up what you would think is actually the house, but she's dusting a coffee table. She is pushing drawers where there is no drawers to push. She's making things comfortable. She's putting doilies on the side of the fountain. And then she puts her hands on her hips as if cross with you, and she goes, "Are you just going to stand there?"
Why aren't you helping?
good luck. We'll go like reach out, but I'm assuming like is she solid?
Yeah. As solid as one would be in a dream. Like, this is the memory of your
Yeah.
mom is something that is inescapable, is something that you hold so dear to you that you know how to make her appear anytime.
Can I draw up the memory of mother?
You reach into your reverie as the cross-armed mum is standing in front of you waiting for something. And then 4 different versions of mother appear,
Mm.
wearing different clothes with different expressions on her face. Somehow they all wear a similar twinge of control and disappointment, but they all generally look sad, happy, proud, unnerved by something. But these are the things that you manifest. They're not doing anything in particular. Unlike Mum, who is moving and doing things, this one is just standing concerningly watching you,
Yeah.
judging.
Fucking hell. All right. Is this what I'm meant to find?
I don't understand. Meant to find what exactly? If you could help me clean the house, we've got guests coming. You hear Mum say.
Kobe, Kina, and Max are not guests. Let's be honest. They don't deserve it.
No. I know they're coming. We're talking about your father.
He definitely doesn't deserve it.
She lets out a sigh. You remember this. You remember this multiple times. She's always made the house comfortable and welcoming for your dad, even though he doesn't deserve it. He's not there often. So when he is, she does do a song and dance about it. This was before she gave up. Why do you have this version?
I think we have this version because we're young in this version. And it's a very idealistic image. It's very
Come on,
motherly, it's very caring, it's very homemaking.
he's going to arrive any minute now. Clean yourself up. I had the water heater fixed yesterday. You know, he's going to be very angry if you come out dirty again.
All right, Mom.
Where's your brother?
It's not here anymore, Mom.
For the other two, Valerius and Bosk, you're outside looking in. Somehow in the main thoroughfare of this place, the central courtyard, there is suddenly an apartment, and you're looking through the window.
Oh, we're a poor abandoned kids looking in at a happy family
And
eating Christmas dinner.
Kunlog is small.
Yeah, we are the two kids looking in.
Are we also small?
You are not small.
We are
Oh,
not.
we're just
small,
creepy
okay.
then.
It's like watching a movie.
It's the
Yeah.
Christmas past and present. Oh.
Let's see. What am I doing? I observe for a while, and then I'm just like, okay, I should try to do something. I will attempt to primeval awareness to find goop.
What is your intention? Because the last time you did this, it was everywhere.
Yes. I'm assuming that because I failed to absorb the lady that was walking, that she wasn't goop. So I need to be able to find the goop in order to absorb it.
Okay, you spend 1 minute,
Yeah.
and there is a bright ping. It feels heavy. It feels like it's descending upon you because you found the goop. It is you.
Have I
But-
always pinged as goop?
This is the first time you're experiencing it. You've never
Ah.
actually thought about it. But as you ping yourself, Valerius, you see this. You see Bosk sort of get kind of translucent.
I attempt to grab boss. Boss, you good?
You're fading away.
Sticky!
Grab.
She's sticky! She's sticky!
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah.
Does he like grab into me
Um,
in
So
the way
imagine-
that Ghost did that one time?
imagine holding on to a like
Egg,
a
but
slimy
there's no shell.
more like a slimy frog. You can grab Bosk, but you're ew, it's sticky. It's like that.
Ooh.
And
Like-
that's not even my skin. That's like whatever I'm wearing.
Valerius panics and just tries to pull out a bottle and tries to like scoop up the.
From your hand? Okay, just imagine you're
Go.
picking up the tongyuan from the soup.
Cause Valer.
Wait, am I breaking up? Hello?
I can hear you.
Roll for.
Is Valerius?
Is
I think
Joe?
he's breaking up. There's
Or
ain't no
nor.
way he was just like roll for.
Roll for.
Hello.
Everyone.
Oh no!
Invest.
No,
yes.
This
Invest.
is like funny to the point where it sounds as if he's making it up.
What the hell is going on? My ping is 6,000.
Oh! Adventures in Dreamland and internet hits us.
You caught my.
Oh no! You did. Okay. I think he's reset himself.
Okay.
He's reset himself again.
I swear.
Riveting. Nope.
Mm.
Yo, what is happening with the
Okay,
internet
okay,
right now?
okay,
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, you're back. Hello.
Okay, you're
It's
back.
gone back to 8 milliseconds.
Okay. You wanted to do an investigation check.
Yes, to figure out what is happening with boss.
Okay, you don't have to do an investigation check. You know, Bosk was thinking of something. You know that Bosk has shared with you information about Project Ivan.
Mhm.
It's come to some kind of fruition. You don't know if this is a nightmare of Bosk or a dream that she wishes to be. It's all conjecture until you ask her. But you know what's going on.
Is there a way that is this like Valerius knows that this is something bad or is this something good?
This just is.
It just is. Okay, got it.
Because also
Believe.
remember that you're still in a dream.
Mm.
So whatever is happening now is either a subconscious manifestation or a conscious manifestation.
Oh, hey boss. Just a very weird question. Do you feel like our physical bodies in the real world are okay?
They should be.
Do you
This is
know?
after you like grabbed me
Okay.
and slid off, right?
Yep.
Okay, so do I look down at my hand. Am I translucent?
You are. You watch as the sun that is sitting the fake whatever the sunshine there is sort of filter through your skin, giving you a sort of nice warmish glow.
Huh.
There's nothing particularly terrifying about you right now. You're just like a piece of translucent ice cream.
I am a ghost. A squishy ghost.
A squishy. You're a jelly bean.
Yes.
You're a gummy bear.
I like hold my hand to block the sun, but it shines through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. Maybe the dream is trying to tell me something. I try to bend my arm in a way that the bone like bend my forearm, like in the second Harry Potter movie where the guy removes his bones. Does
Okay.
it do that?
This is very disturbing to Valerius. Because it happens. It's like you're made of rubber.
Valerius kind of takes a step back in alarm and is like, "Boss, you good?" And as he spares a glance into the window, what is Gunlock doing?
Good question. You were getting ready. Do you fall back into the habit? You look like a child, but it doesn't mean you are no longer you.
There is like a weird kind of longing to step into that role, and it feels eerily similar to her little dissociation episode a few days ago. So she's trying very hard to kind of drag herself out of that because that's I don't know that is a healthy way to go down.
Because it would be quite difficult for you to rip yourself out, I will allow Valerius the chance to sort of poke his head through the window, like a creepy person that he is, and and do his thing.
Okay, Valerius. The window is like an actual like glass window, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Valerius
there's
pulls
a
out.
cottage
Okay,
inside.
Valerius
in
pulls
the
out his
middle of the
shock baton
courtyard.
and just smashes the window open.
It
Oh.
shocks you, Gunnog. Because
Valerius
this is not the first
Meanwhile-
time
Nice.
you hear the window break. Your dad
Meanwhile,
was
Bosk is
violent.
like, "Oh, relax, Valerius. You've seen me act like you've literally seen me do this before." And then
Valerius is like, "Nope, I'm not listening to that." Goes through window to grab the healer. Well, the other healer.
in the meantime, I'm attempting to like shorten my limbs and mold myself into a dwarf shape, like physically with my other hands, to be like short Bosk, like short, stout Bosk.
How
Okay.
is Valerius panicking at what his two friends are like currently doing?
Valerius,
So-
I've
He's
already
just
gone
standing
through
in the
my
middle
dream
looking
trauma
like-
sequence. I don't know what's happening.
So now you have Valerius like trying to clear the glass from the window so he can climb through, and he's halfway in. And then as you turn back,
to
you
the
see
other.
Bosk becoming shorter and stouter. Like whatever mass she has remains as is, but she is now dwarfsk.
Okay.
It's like, good luck,
Dwarfsky.
you okay?
And I'm
Gunlog is
I'm
child.
standing there as a like a child version of myself, and there's like my mum, and there's 4 versions of the matriarch, all standing
It's
around.
it's weird.
Oh,
It's weird.
no.
It's weird.
What's
Look
going on?
at her.
It's really
And
weird.
they're all just staring at her, expecting things from her.
And Gunnog is sort of going through this mild panic of needing to live up to a lot of expectations, but at the same time the adult you is screaming, what is going on?
Yeah, it's a big old fuck all of this shit. But also like feeling anxiety from the pressure of like these different associations with these two different people having different expectations of her that she wants to meet all of them.
Valerius, you recognize Gunmam. You don't recognize the 4 other quadruplets.
Who are these
Valerius.
people? Why are there 4 of them?
Valerius just walks towards Gunlock and just like kneels down so that he's eye level with her. It's like, Gunlock, it's me, Valerius. Do you remember me?
Yeah, I fucking know who it is. Give me leave.
Your
Yeah,
her
come.
voice is small.
Yeah, I fucking know who you are.
Oh,
Her Valerius like extends his hand
give
to
me leave,
Gunlock.
hilarious.
It's like, all right, come
I
on, let's
don't
go.
like this.
You
I will
shouldn't swear,
grab
child.
his hand.
The second Gunlock has grabbed my
I will
hand,
grab his
Valerius.
hand the way a small child would.
Aww.
Okay. The minute the minute Gunlock grabs Valerius' hand, Valerius is gonna just scoop her up. It's like, okay, time to leave. We're getting out of here. Boss, it's time
Okay,
to go.
You scoop her up, right? How are you carrying her?
He hugs you.
It's like the way like the mother would hold a child kind
Okay.
of carry.
Because when you step across the threshold of the door, she becomes normal size Gunlock.
Okay,
Oh,
Valerius has no
goodness.
strength. Straight to the ground.
The house disappears.
Both of us boiling over.
It's like, oh,
Oh,
you're right, Gunlock. He tries to pick her up, realizing he has absolutely no strength, and just instead tries to untangle himself.
two for like a second longer for like just a small hug. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You get like a second of someone holding on for a hug for a little bit. Before she like gathers her.
Oh, you just went in there and grabbed her.
Yep.
Are you still
How
stout?
successful is my... Yeah, how successful is my dwarf
Like gets up.
You're the right
molding?
shape, but you're still gummy bear translucent. Like all the color is the same, except you're just, see-through-ish.
Fuck are you doing, Musk?
Valerius just kind of looks like, yeah, that's what I was asking her.
Just dream stuff. Have you figured out what we're supposed to do?
Figured out what I didn't want to keep fucking doing. Can you stop doing that? You sure that's
Alright.
gonna make things better?
I shrug.
It looks fucking horrific. Can I conjure up a mirror so I can show
Can
what
I take a picture?
unsettling she looks?
A mirror appears.
That's very helpful.
You see yourself.
I make corrections.
Oh right. Yes.
Yeah, you make corrections. You look like what
God damn it.
you would if you were a translucent dwarf. If Dr. Boss wasn't a human. It's not
See, I
perfect.
think I was doing okay. Anyway, leaving this place.
Now, why do you want to? Yeah. Was there any like?
Which
What's the
way?
point coming in here just to pick me up? Is that it? Or, like,
Yes.
is there a
You
reason
had
hanging around, or
difficulty.
can we just choose to wake up?
Can you choose to wake up?
I don't know.
You feel deep within your heart, maybe, possibly, like there's no reason why Primpata would choose to keep you here. And you came here to pick
Can
Gunlock
I
up and you found
pitch
her.
Valerius and see if he wakes up?
No, wait.
Ow,
we
ow,
can
ow, I'm
we
real,
can
I'm real.
we can probably wake up, but you were the one having difficulty waking up.
Gunlock, you know
Alright.
that before you were in a situation where you had to be thrown out the window, you don't remember anything. In fact,
Nice.
you're pretty sure you weren't conscious.
Right. And now I probably am, or just sleeping, not knocked unconscious. Maybe. I will pinch myself. I don't want to be here. I don't want to root around in my own brain anymore, or for other people to do it.
Okay, all of you make me your uh like a
Hour?
a strength check to see how hard you pinch yourself.
Oh, that's.
Hey, I'm
18
strong.
14.
You got that dwarf strength, man.
Okay.
All of us are just negative strength.
What is this? Okay,
Yeah.
so 18 and 14. You pinch
Got
yourself
that
hard enough to
racial
wake up.
bonus.
Gunlag, you're now alone
No, don't leave me.
in a white space, and you pinch yourself repeatedly for a really long time, and you start to panic.
Oh wait, I wouldn't have pinched myself to try to wake up because I'm pretty sure I can wake up, but I'm not sure if you can wake up. So I would have stayed like to observe Gunlog.
Okay. Do you pinch her then?
No. I'm not
Can I?
I'm not touching her. She can do her own thing and try to wake herself up.
Okay, so
I'm
Boss-
panicking a little bit about not being able to wake up. Can I? I have an idea.
okay.
Because I have a dagger. Can I literally fucking stab myself?
Wow. Sure.
Gunlag doesn't want to be here.
Okay.
I see her pull out her dagger, and I'm
Does
like,
that work?
whoa.
Valerius is
Okay,
Well,
so let me get
Well,
an
it shouldn't hurt
initiative
you.
initiative
It
check
shouldn't
between
hurt
the
you,
two of you.
but-
Roll me initiative to see if
You're a
stabby
dwarf,
stabby happen.
surely.
Oh, 23 is pretty fast.
Okay.
Okay, 21.
21.
So,
The two
Valerius,
of us are like,
you are
"Whoa,
awake.
hold
No,
on."
Go
no,
away.
no.
Valerius, you wake up first. You're like, huh? Gundog, you attempt to stab yourself. Where are you aiming for? And Bosk, how do you stop this from happening?
Well, she pulls out her knife, and then I just like gently be like, whoa, hold on. I know this is a dream, and you shouldn't be able to hurt yourself. But even so, there must be a
So?
better way.
Well, you just molded yourself into a dwarf.
Yeah, and you were a little kid a few seconds ago. I point into the hut. Though to be fair, I can probably do this in real life. Whereas I don't think you can revert to being a child again. Like physically.
You are still in white space.
Busk, I haven't felt like my mind is my own since before we woke up, and I need to get out of here. I can't be in here.
Okay. From what I know, like stabbing herself in the dream shouldn't have any real life consequences, right?
You do know that intention plays a
Heal
big
myself.
part. So if she wanted to stab herself to wake up, chances are she will wake up. Chances are.
Okay. If you want to go through with that, make sure you're doing that to wake up. And I would use a less realistic weapon. Think of something
Use my
funnier.
magic. Isn't that gonna make it more dreamlike?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how dreamlike it is. You know it's a dream. It doesn't make a difference.
I'll turn it into like a clownish looking hammer.
It's the
That's
kind of
better.
hammer It's got a blue plastic looking handle and a yellow ball top, and on the side it's like the spongy compressed air that if you hit something it goes honk.
Yes.
And
Bosk is doing the you know the meme where Gunlog's like, "Oh, I'm off to do blah 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 blah," and Bosk is like, "No, not like that. You're not." And then she pulls out this funny hammer, and she's like, "Ah, yes."
yes,
Perfect.
it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
funny
heavy, it's
dwarf
cold.
Bosk. And she just gives you like a thumbs up, like go go go, it's like, swing it back, and then go like bonk onto your little head.
I'm gonna hit my head with it.
Okay, like
Wouldn't
your
that be
toe, whatever.
fucking dumb? Like, what if you said like it actually does a thing? I don't know. Yeah, I'll put my hand on the ground, and I'll grab my other hand with the
Oh,
hammer.
her hand's
and
gonna
I'll just
swell
swing
up
it
like a
down.
giant balloon.
Okay. Okay, you swing. Bosk, how do you wake up?
I close my eyes and then open them again, and then I'm awake.
Okay, this happens after Gunlog disappears. Gunlog, this happens. You put your hand on the ground. You aim. You swing. You follow through with that swing and you open your eyes and you find yourself in a weird room, but the momentum is already going, swinging towards your other hand, but you're holding on to nothing. So you swing and you fall off the bed. You disappear from the dream. Valerius
Hit
is
my
in
head on
front
the
of
way
you.
down for a concussion.
No. You're sturdier than that. Bosk, you open your eyes just in time to see Gunlog fall off the bed.
Okay, she's back.
And then you see Primpata wake up.
I will
That was eventful.
heave in air. Ugh.
Also, you three people have issues. Oh my god.
Wait, I have to do the thing.
You have to do the thing. She's just
Yes.
watching you.
I
flip Primpata the bird with both my hands.
that's not how you thank someone for waking you up from a coma.
But you're trying to compress yourself, right?
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. You are not translucent.
Yes.
You haven't used your ability for the day, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah. So
Because I can.
roll me a D100. Because this is a full
D100.
body thing.
Roll. It's /R space 1D100. Is that how it works? 71.
71. Okay. Primpata gets chided by Gunlog, and then Bosk in turns chides Gunlog in a very motherly way. It's very strange to hear, but as she is chiding, she is also getting shorter and squatter. Not perfectly to what you remember in a dream, and she's not
Is it working?
translucent.
I don't have a mirror.
You-
Valerius pulls out a mirror. It's like here.
The mirror is very small.
Yeah, it's very small, but still.
Here's the thing. Bosk, you realize that your eye line is getting lower.
Huh? What do you like? I'm getting shorter.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Mm.
good. That's normal.
But you still feel like yourself. You haven't changed like you haven't changed your ability and your stats.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you're just
it's
shorter.
Just the shape. Yeah.
You still look like Bosk, except more rotund. And even Primpata is like, what?
That-
Can I know I saw the
Is there a
insides of your head,
Mirror
but
here, so I could like once again do the
I-
mirror thing.
no, we can't do that. This is the real life. I'll find a mirror, but look, I'm not
This
in,
is real life, but wait, how are you doing that?
she
We're
looks
still
very
dreaming.
perplexed. She's like, okay,
Panics.
so I saw the thing with the ooze. I get it, but at the same time I don't, and I wasn't in your head long enough to figure that out. You know, because I
I
respect
look
you
to
guys.
her and I'm just like, are you sure we're not still dreaming?
I'm 100% sure that you're very, very awake. Congratulations on not being a coma. Gunlog, welcome back. No, not gonna be in your head anymore. You have issues. Also, I might have a thing to maybe stop other people from going in your head.
Mm.
I must
Maybe that.
mark you
That would
somehow.
actually be very nice. I'd be very grateful.
Just, it's not something that you can use over and over again. It's more like a tincture. Also, what is happening with you right now? You, out of character, you can hold your form for an hour, but it doesn't do anything. Still looks like you. Um, it's still, your outfit is kind of tight right now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it can change stuff I'm holding and wearing.
Ah, okay.
Like when I squeeze through a tight space, I can like make the stuff I'm holding squeeze with me.
Okay. So this is even weirder. From what I was
Yes,
looking,
yes.
you're like,
It's like the outfit has changed
do you?
in
What is
shape.
it? Is it sweat? Is it sweat? What is happening here? Should I be worried? And is there more of you? I don't know what's going on out in the real world. I saw some goop stuff, and then she looks at Valeria. She's like, not dangerous.
Valerius looks at it. He's like, it's fine. It's fine. This is normal. He's all right. She's all right.
Also, what was this about? That girl with the red eyes and the robots that look vaguely like the things up there.
Valerius squints his eyes while making that noise.
he
He's
like
"Ah."
looks away, breaks eye contact,
Yeah, he's like,
and boss
how
is
do
like,
well, something to be concerned about, but yeah, something I'm still trying to piece together, to be honest.
We need to sit down. And then she
Yes.
plops back on the table. I mean, on the bed. And she's like, "I'll get you your tincture." Okay. This is a lot.
I like stretch back out into normal shape.
Valerius sits against the wall and leans against it. He's like, oh boy.
I take it your memories
Yeah,
involved
good luck,
Aaron.
Joy.
Valerius nods. Is like,
Leaning
yep.
against the wall.
It appears I had a hand in creating those things as well.
Well, surely we already knew that.
Yeah, I just wasn't aware how much of a involvement I had. Apparently, I was instrumental in making sure those things actually function.
No, yeah, I'm not to brag, but all those zombie things probably wouldn't have been able to be created without me either.
Valerius nods. He's like, yeah, it's just surreal to see, you know?
Bosk
I
is
just
going
finished up
through her like
multiple versions
own
and variations
memories.
of that was not my mother.
Sorry, what?
Oh, good
Good
luck
luck.
says.
Yeah.
I have memories of beating up women that look like my mom.
She
oh.
nods. She's
Ew.
like, what? So,
Okay, I think yours sounds the worst actually. No offense,
Yeah.
Val.
Yeah, not fighting that. That's for sure. I vaguely remember like breaking into your house and taking you out of it. I think.
I am not equipped
The
for
ma-
this.
The matriarch kept looking and watching.
Outside looking in, there was a lady that vaguely looks like you. And then there were 4 ladies who were
Oh, that
elven.
was that was a dream.
Why were there 4 of them?
The elvish lady. I don't know, it's different variations and versions of her that I can remember from when I've been waking up, or she's been putting memories in my head that aren't real, and she keeps watching me every time I fucking wake up, or when she's putting me in front of these women that look like my mom, and
And the 4
just
versions, were they
twisting
different?
my mind.
Like,
One
did
looked
they behave
happy and
differently?
one looked proud, one looked I think some of them were real and they were a bit more cold. And I think some of them were actually just implanted into my mind that they're meant to feel more motherly and I suppose nurturing, I think.
You see Primpata's face in the most like, oh, that is heinous. This is like special victims unit in this house right now.
Oh, right. If you ever see that woman, Pripata, take everyone you know and run.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the matriarch. That's the person who controls this entire island right now.
Yeah.
God damn, fuck me. At least we know what she
I
looks
don't
like.
like people. Yeah, and she's in my fucking head, which is why I don't want other people in there either. I don't want anyone in my head.
Is it
She
actually like real time her in your head, or is it just something that's left behind, like a normal memory?
if I may, I didn't feel anything psychic pushing into your brain, so that might be just reminders, memories, implanted or not.
Yes.
They're terrible,
just-
but at least she's not here right now.
I
Mhm.
don't think she's in my head like actively. It's just fucking lodged
It's
herself
just something
in
that
there.
she's
really.
left behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It's
this is a lot to think about, but I don't know if you're in a position to wonder about it. You need to get some sleep. 3 of you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look, you can
All right.
stay in this room. It's comfortable.
Before that, though, is Minu awake?
No, she's actually asleep. I tried to get somebody to contact her. Left
Alright.
a note.
Yep. Good enough then. I'll talk to her in the morning when she wakes
Is-
up.
is Ghost around? Sorry, speaker.
I'm not sure. You came in, the 3 of you, and then Chicken and Speaker. They left to do their own thing.
Yes. And Frosk is there. Frosk is helping.
Frosk is definitely helping. Frosk is very confused. Frosk looks at Bosk like, okay, this is new.
Well, it's not something we didn't already suspect, but I'll fill you in on what I saw.
This is
Tomorrow.
very concerning, considering you actually changed your body shape. I'm surprised.
Well, we always knew it was possible. I just never tried to.
I mean, initially
You
it was just your arm, finger.
Yes. But if I can squeeze through like a tiny gap, there would be nothing stopping me from
She nods.
doing more.
She starts
It's all
picking
a
up
question of control, really.
equipment, and she's nodding and she's going, I don't know if it's cause for concern or something to rejoice. I look forward to...
There was something slightly concerning that I experienced while reliving the old memories. But there's not much to be done about it now.
Well, get some rest. All of you. And we'll continue this in the morning, I think. You all look tired. And good luck, welcome back.
Thank you. I
Oh,
might
yeah.
go find Speaker. I'm not sure I want to go back to sleep just yet.
Sure. Sure.
Yes.
I think if you
You have been sleeping for several hours.
That is true.
Does she still
Feels
have
so
like
rested.
the wounds from the
No, the wounds have closed.
tentacles? Okay.
Essentially, what she's done is Gunlog has had what is essentially a long rest.
Yep. Valerius, show her what she looked like
Oh,
when we
do I
brought her
have
back.
Oh yeah, Valerius pulls out the tablets. Like, you look
do I
like
have the
this.
benefit of a long rest?
Yeah, you do. So you're actually like frosh.
Okay. Fresh. Cool. What did I look like?
You had like
Valerius pulls out a tablet.
wounds where the different vines entered your body.
Oh, lovely.
So you
looks-
looked a bit like Swiss cheese.
Yeah. Kind of gross.
Do I
Primpata
look, is there like
goes-
scarring or anything?
No, there isn't. Because you're adventurers.
Magical healing.
Magic. If you were a person, though, you'd be dead. So.
Okay.
Primpata has left the room to leave you to your own devices. As
Right.
she
So I'm
has to
gonna go
rest.
to bed so I can wake up to talk to Mino tomorrow.
Valerius nods as well. It's like, yeah, same here.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
like to find those kids if we can. The ones from the lab.
Yeah. Gunlag wants to find her safety blanket Speaker before going to sleep.
Okay. All three of you disperse. Two to go to sleep. Gunlog, you start wandering around town. It's very quiet. It's considered nighttime. You do catch one or two of the patrolling guards, and you ask them where Speaker is, and they point in a vague direction. You follow that kind of direction. You go through a field of sticky poppy grass, and then just
Sticky poppy grass.
a wall. Like as you walk through it, it's very ticklish and fun at the same time. You walk through it, it's like gentle popping sounds pass. As it sticks to your skin and then unstick. It's like suction cups, tiny suction cups. And you just reach a wall.
Tentacles.
Like it's just wall. Floor to ceiling, just wall.
Yeah, I'm not getting in to go on another fucking wall adventure.
No more walls.
No more walls.
No more.
There is no other clearing here. You can choose to sleep in the tall mushroom grass. They don't seem particularly alive. They're just sticky. Think, you know those enoki mushrooms? Like long stem, tiny cap?
Oh yeah.
But the cap is
Yeah.
upside down.
Ooh.
So it's really suction cup.
She'll-
It's
she'll
very
make her
fun.
way- Yeah, she'll go back towards where the rest of the people are then and just kind of find something to occupy herself. But she doesn't want to go to sleep without the big soft fur of the big soft man.
You
While hitting-
have... Uh-huh.
While heading to the place, Bosk will tell Valerius about the kid and the guy, the smith, the craftsman, and how tomorrow she has to go introduce. Yes.
Yes. Good luck. You do have a choice of where you want to go. You can go into the infirmary tent, where the kids were. You can go into your original tent where you stayed. You can go to other random places in this village.
We'll go to the where we were staying before. Nice and
Okay.
easy.
You go inside, you see bottles of alcohol and
Hey.
leftover food
Yep.
and
We will
sleeping
suck on
bags.
the dregs.
Okay, you sit down with a plop. Essentially, what happens now is you sit down with the tenacity of a grizzled old, a private eye who is tired of everything and like I'm too old for this shit.
Noir now.
Yeah, it's just film noir at this moment. Like any minute now, a woman with a cigarette will barge through those doors. Surprise! It's Valerius. No,
It's Etienne.
it's Etienne. Femme fatale in the dress.
Oh
She
my
lied.
God.
We're still in the dream.
Surprise, bitch. But no, thankfully, you blink a few times to make sure you're no longer in the dream. You sit quiet. You hear the calm breathing of sleeping individuals, and you make sure nobody's in your head, nobody's talking to you. You only hear your own voice. You're no longer in a dream. You pinch yourself multiple times. You can't make a toy hammer appear. And no gentlemen are in frocks. You're 100%
Put my
sure.
dagger on the table just as a little reminder that it's there and it's real and it's not a hammer.
It's sharp. It is sharp. And as you look out at the sea of sleeping bodies, dagger on the table, bottle in hand, that is where we're gonna stop for today. Next week, we're gonna be rolling for a new day, except for Gunlog, who's just like temporarily immune to that for one sleep.
For one sleep.
Or once.
Yeah, because she already slept.
Yeah. I
Exactly. Also, she been AFK for a while,
know. Mhm.
and yeah, we're gonna roll next week. Thank you guys for watching. We will continue. No more dream sequences. We're done with that.
Yay.
Think about what you
We're
want to do. There's a
back.
lot of things you can do. Also think about how this changes your milestones, and if you want to add things, move things out, reorder things as well. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week. Bye.
All right. Bye.